Introduction. Dear reader, did you feel tired when you woke up this morning? I know I woke up in pain and fatigue for almost 10 years. The years I was supposed to be young and healthy, I could barely get myself out of bed in the morning. If you've picked up this book, I'm guessing you know the kind of fatigue I mean. The type of tired where you feel like you ran a marathon the day before, but all you did was switch over a load of laundry. The kind of fatigue where you wake up still tired after a fitful night of sleep. The fatigue that, no matter how long you rest for, doesn't go away. What's more, there's no known cause or cure for this illness. I know that when I was ill, I was sent from doctor to doctor and had a new bottle of sleeping pills on my nightstand every month, but I never got better. I spent over $1,000 on a liquid cleanse when I was a university student and did not have $1,000 to spend. The cleanse claimed to be filled with nutrients and made promises of increased energy and improved sleep. After wasting a lot of time and money, all I felt was hungry. I still wasn't sleeping, and I still didn't have more energy. I didn't have what you would call a normal university experience. Sure, there were the times when I functioned semi-normally, times when I went to parties and made new friends to have late-night study sessions with. But there were also the times when my days were filled with emails to professors asking for extensions on the latest paper because of extreme brain fog. There were the hours spent poring over someone else's notes trying to decipher what the student hired by Disability Services had written. There was my boyfriend dropping in for 20 minutes to help me switch over the laundry and pick up a paper to deliver to my professor's mailbox because I couldn't make the 10-minute walk to campus. There were the never-ending doctor's visits. I often wondered what my life would be like after university. Would I be able to have a job, go traveling? What opportunities would I have had if I wasn't ill and had been able to perform better at school? While university was one of the lowest points in my journey with chronic fatigue syndrome, it's also where I began my healing journey. From rock bottom, I began to claw my way back to a healthy life. It was at this time I also got a referral to a new doctor in a holistic health center. It was here I first started practicing yoga and meditation. I also saw a nutritionist, occupational therapist, and counselor. By making a lot of small changes to my lifestyle and my diet, and by getting a fresh perspective on my illness that none of my GPs had given me, I began to get better. I started to plan for the future, and I was able to get that full-time job, though sometimes had to take short meditation or catnap breaks. At the same time, I was finishing up my psychology degree. A lot of the stuff I was learning in my mindfulness courses applied to my psychology classes as well, even if they were using different terminology. I had spent nearly 10 years waiting for a drug or a cure from my doctors, but my recovery didn't come in that form. It came from years of experimentation and coming to a new understanding, not just about my illness, but about health and illness in general. It opened my eyes to a completely different world of the body and the mind that has kept me in recovery for the last 8 years. Creating a mindful and yogic lifestyle opened up a new world for me. I had more energy, I recovered faster from minor illnesses, I took a year-long trip around the world, I ran a triathlon, all things I couldn't have imagined doing a couple years earlier. I really wish I could tell you that I had a magic spell, analgesia, that could make the fatigue go away. But unfortunately, I don't. What I do have is almost 10 years worth of research and experimentation in both Western and Eastern medicinal practices that I'd like to share with you in the hopes that it will make your journey to recovery a little easier than mine was. I hope this book will help you better understand your illness, body, and mind, and give you a variety of tools to manage your fatigue on your journey to recovery. This book is split into 7 chapters or steps. The first 2 chapters are theory-heavy and focus on helping you understand chronic fatigue from both a scientific and a yogic perspective. If you're having a brain fog day, you might not take everything in these chapters, but that's okay. The next 5 steps focus on practical and easy-to-follow things you can try, and they are the most essential part of the book. As the great yoga teacher Patabi Joyce says, do your practice and all is coming. If you'd like to get right to a yoga practice, I've included a few free videos on my website that you can try from home at www.arogayoga.com. If you're ready to delve into a deeper understanding of how yoga can help you recover from chronic fatigue syndrome, then read on. Sending light and love, Kayla.